back to Nostalgia with Nick. We're just about to start the Undead campaign of Warcraft 3, Path of the Damned. Chapter 1, Trudging Through the Ashes. Let's get into it. Chapter 1, Trudging Through the Ashes. The Lich King's plague of undeath has spread through the capital city and into the outskirts of Lordaeron. Shocked and disheartened by the loss of their beloved king, the forces of Lordaeron were scattered by the ravenous undead warriors. Now, Lordaeron is nothing but a shadow of its former glory, and Prince Arthas has yet to be seen.
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tychondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Okay, our goal is to rescue acolytes and make sure we don't die in the process. First things first, Dreadlords all have grave voices. They did a good job with that. We have a couple of ghouls, not much in the way of damage, 0 armor, okay health. Main thing, cannibalize, consume a nearby corpse to heal 10 hit points per second. So they got some staying power if they can survive a fight.
This is more like greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you. At last. No.
Arthas not looking too good, and don't ask me where his 65 to 75 damage went with all his items. And he was level 10 as well. But I've got Death Coil, pretty much just the opposite of Holy Light. Does the same thing to undead that Holy Light does to living.
What is it?
When I was just about to start recording this the other day, I was thinking about it, and
Arm yourselves!
I was wondering why. I understand that in the human campaign, when you're fighting the undead, it makes sense that there's ghouls and skeletons and necromancers and pretty much everything on the roster. But when you're playing as Arthas, I know you're playing as the undead faction,
Speak, fool.
but what happened to all his mortal soldiers? They were with us at the end of the human campaign, and you could say that they all died, but I don't believe it. I don't see why they would just
Tread lightly.
die, or if Arthas killed them when they were all loyal. And he also needed a way to get back home, where in mission,
This is
well,
more like
the penultimate mission, we destroyed all the boats.
Seek out the local
So
graveyard.
how did he get back to
Those buried there
the mainland?
serve you well.
And then in the cut screen as well, in the cinematic,
Tread lightly.
let's make this group 2, your group 1, your group
What needs
3.
revealing? Speak, fool. I shall be your
No one
eyes.
orders me around.
In the cinematic,
Frostmourne.
when Arthas returns back home, he
This is more
has 2 men with him
Frostmourne.
who are
Faithless coward.
They're not undead. They're clearly alive.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
So then, what happened to all his
I live
living
only to serve.
servants?
What is it now?
Living servants. It's very easy to hand wave it and just say, oh, well, they're all dead. Which is probably what happened, but
All shall be
I think it would be it would have been nice if
What is it now?
at least on Arthas, what are you doing? In Arthas's campaign, maybe you could have a couple of unique units.
What is it now?
A couple of unique units that were just
Tread lightly.
evil,
I shall be your
not
eye.
just evil versions of their counterparts, but with maybe some slight differences.
Mercy, my lord.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
My life for Nezul.
Ah, at last.
What needs revealing? All shall
No
be
one orders me
revealed.
around.
I go unseen. Let's see. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it.
Our little
see.
shade here is invisible,
I go unseen.
unless you have
Let's see.
Tread lightly.
one of the gems of true sight, or the humans can have
The dead have returned. The dead have risen again. God.
an upgrade for their sentry towers that allow
Your will. I shall be your eyes.
them to see
I'll look
invisible
into it.
units.
Let's see. I go unseen.
Is that all of them? Oh, there's a guy over there. Another
All
one down
shall
here.
be revealed. Let's see. I go unseen. What needs revealing? I shall be your eyes.
And we have Tyler here and Robert there. Good
What needs revealing?
Fight Club
I'll look
reference.
into it.
Help! The undead have returned.
Tyler Durden and Robert Paulson.
I shall be your eyes.
Because his name was Robert Paulson.
No one.
I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Tread lightly.
Alright, we got Unholy Aura.
I live
Increases
what
movement
only
speed
to
and life
serve.
regeneration for all allies that are close.
Yours.
What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me
What
around.
needs revealing? I go unseen. All shall be revealed. Let's see. I'll look into it. I go unseen.
What is it now?
I shall be your eyes.
Say your prayers.
What needs revealing?
Run. Tread lightly. Ah,
My
at
life for
last.
Nezul.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
My sight is yours.
Looks like they captured one of our acolyte friends. Let's go get him back. We'll let those bandits and militia
No one orders me.
take care of themselves.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. I bow to this is more
Of course they had to poison everyone, but at least I've got that life regeneration aura, so it's not too bad.
I live
Speak, fool.
only to serve.
What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now?
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Must be tread lightly. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Speak, fool.
I bow to your
Tread lightly.
I shall be your eyes.
12 out of 20, making good progress.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
My sight
No
is
one orders me
yours.
around. Speak, fool.
Health regeneration's great now, and it's
This is
only
more
level
I
1.
bow to your will.
This is more like it.
Plenty of potions of healing, which is fantastic. Can't go wrong with those.
Revealing. I'll look into it.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last.
He's got his guard up. Oh, you picking on my friend?
Damn
Frostmourne
stand
hungers.
My sight is yours.
It's alright, we're
I
out
shall
of
see
dodge.
eyes.
And we'll heal up there.
I go unseen.
What are you doing with that sheep, buddy? Put that sheep down.
No one orders me around. Ah,
We've got more
at
important
last.
things to do than to
Damn stand ready.
Finally.
hang around
My
with sheep all
sight
day.
is yours.
Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes.
No one
All
orders me
shall be
around.
revealed.
Speak, fool.
Let's
Ah,
just run over
at
here.
last.
My sight is yours.
Don't want to fight too many
shall be
people
your eyes.
unnecessarily.
What is it now?
What needs revealing? I'll look into
No
it.
one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
You can fight a couple of guardsmen, they're not an issue.
Speak, fool.
A couple of footmen.
What needs revealing?
What is it now?
Must be
Speak,
Huh.
fool.
Our ghouls actually do one more maximum
This
damage.
is more like it.
My
over a footman.
sight is yours.
What is it
But I
now?
think they've got a little bit more armor.
To your will.
Finally.
Why is there a chest here?
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
Why is there a chest there?
Speak, fool.
Hmm.
What is it
I shall
now?
be your burn in hell.
Help! The undead have returned.
Finally.
My sight is yours.
Mercy, my lord.
What is it now?
I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
Stacks on.
Pain shall be legendary. What is it now? Finally.
My sight is yours.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
I shall be your eyes.
That's the last of them there.
What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now?
Kill them all! I am
My light will
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally.
And we did it. It's good being bad.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the Necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
Chapter 2. Digging up the dead. The next morning on the outskirts of Underhall.
the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out. Tread
You
lightly.
should know what that is, Arthas.
This
We
is more
destroyed heaps of them in the human campaign.
Speak, fool. Finally. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me.
Main issue with meat wagons? Splash damage. You'll end up killing your own dudes pretty quick if you're not careful.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
Yeah, they got 2 armor and a little bit more health.
Speak, fool.
Whoa, easy there.
Tread lightly.
Actually, we can just cannibalize this dude. It'll be right. Oh, it's the champions of peace. How nice.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
Save some of those corpses for later on. That way, if we need to eat on the move, we can get some takeaway, essentially.
Arthas,
Oh, pack our lunch from
stop
home
this
more.
madness before it's too late.
More makes sense.
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it.
Nice base you got here. Too bad you didn't
What is
bother
it now?
upgrading anything.
No one orders me around. At last.
Alright, stop shooting, stop shooting.
Speak.
It's fine.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread
And we're off.
faithless coward.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
You won't have to worry about that too much longer, because
Last.
there won't be a silver hand.
Finally. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas.
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwept can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
You know, instead of just harassing me, you could have helped.
I bow to your
Okay, what have we got here? Some acolytes.
master.
We get a
Undead
necropolis.
must haunt the
Pop
gold
it up
mine
here.
before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
Haunt the gold mine.
Master, where shall my blood be spilled?
Now, if you
Thy
have
bidding, master.
played StarCraft before, this mechanic will seem very familiar to you. The Scourge, or the Undead, have the same mechanic
Blight is
as
created when undead
the Zerg.
structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
So unlike humans
Where shall my blood
that
be spilled?
could stack people on buildings to help build faster, Undead can't do that. But like
I wish only
Protoss,
to serve.
as well in StarCraft, you don't have to stay there and build the building, it gets summoned in. So the Undead
My life for
have a
Nesmith.
nice little combination of both
I bow to your
mechanics of the Zerg and Protoss.
will. Where shall my blood be spilled? Summoning is complete. I bow to your will.
When standing on blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
Thy will be done, thy bidding, master. Where shall my blood be spilled? I wish summoning to serve meat.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
And now that this gold mine has been haunted,
My
you can
life
just put a couple of
Nesmith.
acolytes on it and they don't have to run to and fro. And seeing that you can build one that doesn't need to be on blight, it's easier to take expansions because all you have to do is run in, haunt the gold mine, start mining. You don't have to worry about long range mining. You don't have to worry about building a town hall.
Summoning is complete. I bow to your will.
Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
Thy will be done. No one orders meat around. Thy bidding, master.
So these ziggurats
Yes, master. My fate
work
is
as farms
yes,
for population, but they're also your defenses. So you get a bit of a 2-for-1, which is great when you're building stuff and not so great when they get destroyed. We'll get some unholy strength to increase the damage of our minions and give them armor as well. So they've got, at least they've got a little bit of armor.
Fool. No one orders meat around. Your pain shall be made.
The champions of truth.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
These ghouls are very efficient with their tree cutting, unlike humans who needed to be upgraded twice to be able to take 20 wood back. These guys can do it straight away.
Upgrade.
And I think they do it in less swings too.
Research complete.
So wood is never really an issue for the undead. As you can see, I'm practically rolling in it. And I probably don't actually need too much more, seeing that the only units I can purchase, I think.
More gold is required.
You can get Meat Wagon, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. Don't really need Altar of Darkness.
Upgrade.
Yeah, don't need wood anymore.
What is it now?
Okay.
My life for Nezu. Thy will be done.
Build some defenses while
Speak, fool.
we're off exploring. Let's see what's south of our base before we run into town.
I wish only to serve. Research complete. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? Speak, fool. Finally. Tread lightly.
Get some experience for Arthas. Another level up would be great. We'll get Unholy Aura, of course. Keep my guys nice and healthy.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Summoning is summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Now, Frostmourne. No one orders you.
Jesus.
You will know endless torment. Frostmourne. Our forces are under attack. Our town is under attack. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Alright, so we're just going to come back to base and heal up.
Thy bidding.
Repair our buildings. Get some replacement ghouls.
My life for Nezu. I wish only to serve. Upgrade complete. Yes, master. No one orders me around.
We get 3 corpses at graveyards. So everyone can chow down. Try and keep it at low upkeep just for a little bit until we're ready to move out. Just get it so we can get as much gold as possible. Then we'll just spam out the ghouls.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
That pendant of energy gives us an extra 150 mana.
Finally.
So far, not great items
Frostmourne
that's dropped.
hungers.
Spider Ring gives us 1 agility.
No one orders
Agility gives you very minor armor and a little bit more attack speed. And attack speed's not bad, but 1 agility is not going to do anything.
No one orders me around.
Just going to cut here real
Strength
quick
would have
for
been
some editing. I'll see you real soon, but thanks for coming.
And then pendant of